Hey folks, what's up, ET? So I got some of the Buffalo River here, some of this new heat-treated Buffalo River. It's really nice. I've got quite a bit of it, and got it in small and medium boxes. This piece is about 5 5/8 long, and we're gonna just knock a couple of these pieces into biface and talk about some of the material that's available and tools. If you're seeing this, the issue sticks are up on the website now. It's been a long time coming, but they are there. And let's see what else. Boppers are back on the website and ready to go. Maybe a little painted in there. You could run across some pieces in there once you start getting into them that could have a little painted in them. I don't know what this one does for sure, but all right. It's pretty, that's for sure. When I'm taking these flakes, I got my hand wrapped around the back and putting pressure where I want the flake to go on the back side, and that'll focus your force of the strike down through there. I'm gonna take a short one there. I spent most of the day today at the car dealership. I was trying to figure out a truck to get. I'm finally gonna bite the bullet and replace my old truck. I'm gonna keep it though, just for whatever, hunting truck and stuff like that. The new truck, I'm really wanting to, I always drove diesel dualies before, and last truck I bought was way under trucked for the things that we do. So this one, I want to make sure I get enough truck. And I'd like to be able to go pick up rock without having to without pulling a trailer. Unless it's a buyout or something like that, I'm generally not hauling more than 2 tons. Most of the time it's single ton, but that's beautiful rock. I mean, just beautiful. Yeah, tell me that's not gonna make a beautiful point. Okay, let's see what else we got here. There's a little chunkier, smaller one here. This ended up being, let's measure it, 5 1/4. I don't remember what it started out as, to be honest with you. I think 5 5/8, something like that. And this one is about 4 inches. Pretty clunky. Pretty clunky. Bird point. I don't know about a birdie out of that. That's pretty though. I like this yellow. This yellow is one of my favorites colors. Oh, got a crack in there. Oh, it wrapped around. Doggone it. So that went and dove in and then wrapped around there and took part of my side out, which took away a lot of that square edge. I didn't even realize it happened because I had it in my hand like that. But it went around and then dove in. Probably dove in. It had this, it has a bad spot here in the end. And that's probably what sent it in, I guess. But realistically, I mean, from this side, it didn't take away that much, but we are going to lose some of the side doing that. But allow me to take some flakes off this other end for sure. And there, birdie. Got a crack coming in right there, and it goes in fairly deep, so not sure if I'm going to get underneath that or not. Maybe, maybe not. If I don't, it's going to make things shorter. For sure. I think I'm just about under it, maybe. But dang, I think I am going to get under it. I measured this thing and then I can never remember what the measurement was. I think the measurement on this one was 4 inches. But I'll flash up those measurements on the screen. Yeah, come on. Clean that up. So I just really need to do something with this square edge and this. Come back like this way, hitting this in that direction, that wrapped around that way. Okay, last square edge. All right. Shouldn't hit that right there. A little tougher getting this clunky one straightened out. There we go. That was the flake I was looking for. Okay, crushing. Not sure why I'm crushing right there, but I am. There we go. Does have a bit of a crack or something in there. If I go too much further, this thing will turn into a point. That joker got thin pretty quick. This is much further than I normally would take one. I'd be better off finishing it with the indirect. Can't get that to peel off there. There we go. Try to thin out that tip so don't break it. Let's see here. We'll use a number 2 here to finish it off. Wouldn't take much to turn that into a point. It's pretty thin. Let's see, what do we have? 4 inches? Is that what it was? And we got 3 and 3/4 now, so that's pretty good for a piece as clunky as that and stuff. And just, I don't know if you guys can see that, but just beautiful material. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll do one more here. Or so, something like that. What we got here? Let's look at this piece, I guess. We got another clunky one right here. It's got a little bit of color in it. Well, let's do this one. This is like, there's a lot of these that are like thin tabular sort of pieces. Anyways, let's measure it. On this way we got 4 and 5/8. We'll go with it this way or see how this goes. Glassy. Sweet. Four and 3/8. I need to remember that. I measure it, I say it, and then I completely just blank it out from there. There's nothing, no remaining memory of what that measurement was. Usually is the case. I'm gonna go with a big bopper here and see if I can send one down this way. Got my fingers back here behind it. My fingers were here and the force went way back in there and did real good. This side's fairly flat. It's got this dip out here, but Yeah, we're going to lose some here. This is cortexy stuff here, so that's a... We're going to lose quite a bit of that. So that's going to affect our length quite a bit. Gonna run this ridge right here. Probably a birdie in that. Lots of birdies rolling out of that. Okay. Try and run something across here and start bringing that down to where I need it to be. Now this one we'll bring in here and try and blend that in a little bit. That's what happened. All right. It's obviously way wider than it needs to be. This material's still not any good there. Not nice like this stuff. All right, let's blend some of this in here. We're going to drop down to a smaller bopper, I think. Try that. Yeah, so if you want some really nice Buffalo River, I've got some. And it's ready to go. In fact, I got another load coming out of the kiln right now, so I've got quite a bit going right now. I have another load to go pick up, so I need to get some of this moved and get back out there and get the next load picked up. I was asked if Buffalo River was good choice for beginners, and I do believe that good Buffalo is a good choice for beginners. Nothing wrong with learning on Buffalo River. It's a great rock. It's one of the best lithic materials we have, I think. There's a lot of good ones, and then there's some that are just so-so. Of course, that's all Just my opinion. Someone else have the exact opposite opinion. You know how things are. But I really do like Buffalo River. That's looking like a big old Snyder's to me. But we're going to leave that one at that. So I've got one more little one here that I don't know if this is, I think this is raw. Yeah, that piece is raw. That needs to go in some heat, I think. Maybe not. Might nap all right. Yep. If it's dark, a darker color, I usually don't heat treat it. Sometimes I have to reassess that. This one's not as dark as I probably thought it was when I was testing. Took a little test flake. I probably thought this was black, and it's not black. It can go in heat treat and be much better. Although you could nap it raw just like this. Just not as pleasant napping as the other when it's cooked. I got a big dip right here, which is going to come out of there, and a hump on the other side. One way to fix that is to lose some width, because how deep that flake was. Got a little bit of color in it. Sometimes in the heat treat, those colors will really intensify. Some of them don't look like they got any of that banding type color in them until they run through the heat treat. Yeah, come on. There we go. It came all the way up there. I just need to pop this little goober off right there, and I just can't seem to get it. Ran all the way over there to it. Actually went over the top of some of it. Yeah, I'll probably throw this one back in heat treat maybe, or in the heat treat. Or I might finish it raw. There we go. I'm pushing in on this indirect stick while I'm doing that. Still putting back pressure, just like with the bopper. That back pressure will make your flakes run a whole lot further. That's good. And I'm not going to put any heat on that. It's already pretty thin. A few more indirect strikes and then pressure flake it, and that thing would be a point. So, no need. It's a little bit tougher when they're raw like that to nap them, but you know, you guys already know that. All right, let's see what we got here. I didn't do this one on video, but this was some of the darker stuff also that was raw. Those two pieces were raw. These were all cooked. So, pretty nice. Beautiful material. I mean, just beautiful. And that's not going to take anything to make a point, neither is that. But these will be added to my growing stash of bifaces, which I need to get listed. I literally have hundreds of bifaces. This size, small ones, I got hundreds and hundreds of them, and need to get those listed and get them moved. I'm gonna do that. I know I've been saying that for months now, but I'm really gonna do it this time. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget the Ishi sticks are on the website. Let me grab one. So here's the Ishi sticks. They're just like the small hand flakers like this as far as color and stuff. But so the hand flakers available, but this has got a bit in each end. And it's got pretty good sized copper bit in that end, and that one's not tiny either, but it's got two different sizes, so it's good to go. But they're really nice, and they are on the website now, and pretty cool. Appreciate y'all watching, and remember, this Buffalo River is available right now and ready to go. So, and I got another 300 pounds or so in the kiln right now. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.